Well then. Really seems kind of like a pseudo-suicide mission to me. Honestly, but you know, who am I to judge?
Only Madame has access to the Bastille memory servers. Trace the bitch down. Find out how to get them.
Must find Madame. A perfect name for someone who runs a prison. School. Prison. Same difference, really. No, not really. Schools are actually wonderful places. I should know, you know. Master's degree, bachelor's degree, God.
You break me out and now you expect me to waltz back in there.
The Errorist movement is counting on you, Nilan. You must break into those servers and free their stolen memories. Free your memories. This is where we rise from the ashes and fight back.
Drones. And no remembering to help this time.
Oh god, it's gonna shoot me. So, I need to watch out for that. And they're remembering to help this time. That's funny. So I really gotta... Oh, I didn't mean to come all the way in here so fast. Alright, well they're dead. I can't get back up there, can I? Ah, well. Such is life. It's probably somewhere past that security drone, but I didn't know if he could see me around that side over there. Oh well.
A drone destroyed by Leapers? That must have been some battle.
I wouldn't stand a chance against one of those machines.
There's an idea. See if you can't recover the detection module in this broken drone.
So do I get the ability to see where they're looking at now? Oh, now I can see their
Lucky
detection
you.
ranges.
Your Sensen can now indicate any drone captors you might come across. Very handy.
Oh, that would have been totally useful earlier! But, you know, such is life. So, okay, there's your detection radius. So, well, you're gonna come back up here. There's gotta be areas I guess I can kind of go off to on the side or something. Bye-bye. So, okay, where's this item that I might be able to get? Power cordy things. Can see a red door from there. It's behind. Looks like a box of some sort, etc. Oh, God! Do they just rotate in a circle? Looks like they're just going around in a circle indefinitely. That's fine. I'll just come over here and get this thing. Yeah, you go over there. That's fine. Keep going. Keep going. I don't know where I'm supposed to go though, so that's gonna be different. I'm not supposed to go over here though, right? Maybe I'm supposed to go over there. Oh, I'm supposed to go right here.
La Bastille. The prison with the human face. Admire the lie. Blind machines serving an automated administration.
That smell. That noise. It's getting under my skin.
In order to get into the prison, you'll need to intercept an empty cell and use it like an elevator.
Okay, day, empty cell elevator. That's cell docking. Anything else around here of any interest or import? Nope. There's some stairs and stuff. So what does this do? This time? Doesn't look like it. So that's where I want to go. So let's not go where I want to go yet. Yes, I know. Okay, fine. Don't have anything off the beaten path. Railroad me, why don't you? We're all nice and clean now.
This cell. It reminds me of something really bad. Oh. I remember this place. The hopelessness. Like I was never gonna leave.
The lower down they keep you, the more of you they take away. They strip memories like old prisons used to take away belts and shoelaces.
How far did I fall?
Hey sis, Nilin, this place has no hold over you anymore.
Meaningless words, man, meaningless words. Look how there's a lot of open cells. It's like, oh yeah, we have a lot of openings. So that's the penitentiary, but I'm really more interested in maybe if there's anything else in here of interest. What? God damn it. guess I should have kept running. Huh? Okay, okay. No, not that way. No, 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 no. Go the other way. Turn around. Screw you. Go back home. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Yes, yes, we already saw this part. She's having a rough time of it. A very rough time of it. As one can probably guess. Oh, that's no good. I forgot that this one's the little shorty. It's like, oh, I'm going to be really short about how I do go past here. Someone who cares about you will be waiting for your release. Guaranteed. Unless you know you're in here for like 20 years and all your family passes away on you, in which case we're sorry, dude. Waiting for an mate. Ah, look! Neo-Paris history. The European Civil War in 10 dates, 2040 to 2047. Deep economic, energy, and climatic crisis had weakened countries around the globe since the start of the 21st century, triggering protests across the European continent. The despairing population turned to rioting, uprisings, bloody repression, and futile revolutions which tore the region apart during the 8 years of this dark period of war. Late December 2040, the last days of Chisinau. After a week of protests and clashes with police, riots erupted through the Moldavian capital. Fires and looting destroyed the city, and the army split into loyalist and rebel factions. This marked the start of the European Civil War. March 18th, 2041. The uprising of Berlin. Several dozen people were killed as angry Berliners marched on the Reichstag Palace, strongly opposed to the decision to reform German legislation prohibiting the building of nuclear power stations. The eco-terrorists in the Green War movement responded by planting a bomb in the Reichstag Palace. March through May 2041. The European Black Spring. After Berlin, riots erupted in many large European cities. Hamburg, Dresden, Bilbao, Grenoble, and Prague proclaimed themselves free communes, and bands of deserters rallied around the insurgents. May 2041, mass exodus. The Schengen space was abolished. The North European Community, alliance of Nordic countries, declared its neutrality and closed its borders. June through September of 2041, the collapse, looting by organized gangs spread across 2/3 of Europe. Militia groups formed in urban areas as the last governments lost control of their territories. October 23rd, 2041. Vienna, the martyred city. In response to a call from European leaders, the Russian Federation offered aid to the nations of Western Europe. 3 days later, commandos unleashed a seismic tremor bomb on the city of Vienna. 2042 to 2043. Flu pandemic in southern Europe. Bilbao decimated during winter 2043. September 2044. Aerial bombardment of Gibraltar by Spanish air forces. June 2045. Prague razed to the ground. 3 dirty nuclear bombs devastated the capital of the Czech Republic. No one claimed responsibility. September 9th through 12th, 2047. Paris was destroyed with several seismic tremor bombs exploded under the French capital. Russia fiercely denied ordering the attack, which was considered the last major event of the European Civil War. In short, the world went to hell. Well, Europe went to hell anyway. We can't tell what happened to the rest of the world. We can just understand that it was probably equally as bad, if not worse.
Unofficial source that a terrible metro accident has just occurred in Slum 404. Surprising, because no line has run in this district for nearly 50 years. Another sabotage from Edge and his little girlfriend? Or could it be an attempt to draw tourists to this rotten district with an imitation of the ghost train? Whatever the origins, it is a and Maggie told you first.
gods, rip out my ears. Tech room. What happens in here? Apparently a prisoner being kicked by some guards. It's wonderful. Hi. Hi. There's gotta be something I can do in here. Oh, wait. At the end of a hallway-ish thing, or maybe somewhere where there's a red light on the floor, some lights up there, 3 glass windows, blue line above it, is an item. That must be what this place is for. Basically like, oh, by the way, there's an item somewhere. Hope you find it, haha. Well, sucks to be that guy in there, that's for sure. Oh god. Oh god. Turn around, turn around. No one likes you, no one loves you. Go the hell away. Please consult the terminals for updates to your list of patients. Oh god! So there's... Nope. Not this way. Can't go that way like that. I guess you have to sneak by him with that little gap right there. Oh, ha, ha. Oh, hi, friend. So how about you move out of the way so I can sneak by you? Gods. Gods. Hello! I got the focus boost. So nice. You suck. Horribly. Hurry up back here, come on. You don't come all the way down here. Just part of the way. Personality crisis in the memory decontamination zone? Okay. Got out of the way. Whew. Over down here. Something interesting going to happen. Processing, please wait. Nothing interesting over here. Lots of closed doors. La Bastille Penitentiary Administration Office 1. It's the payroll office. Apparently that's restricted access. Oh, there's a doctor.
Sergeant Vaughn, as much as I appreciate your services, I do nonetheless require a minimum standard to the specimens you bring us. I need healthy specimens, not trauma victims!
Yeah, whatever. Just fill out a damn form.
Appointment notice. Madam and Dr. Quaid are required
just
in the interrogation block.
I shall mention your slipping standards to Madame. See what she wants to do about it.
Oh, gee, would you? That'd be just peachy. Prick.
I know him. Sergeant Vaughn. A bad man.
The worst. He knows the security system inside out. Its glitches, its backdoors. Follow him and steal his secrets. It's the only way you'll get close to Madame.
Hello, beautiful ladies. Time for your cavity search.
Well. He's not very nice. Apparently he likes to give women cavity searches.
I never could make her jump through a ring.
It's her.
Fucking out. That just makes you stand on what? You will.
Oh, you're all our talk.
You're no. Get her down. You got me. Fuck, no. Get closer!
Hi, buddies. Hi. Hi. Hi.
Show us what you're made of. Careful, you might break a nail. I need to reboot. No match. She got me. I can't see. You're done.
Your brains are mine, Sergeant Vaughn.
This is for everything you did to me! And that's for everything else I can't even remember!
There you go, sis. You got the keys to the kingdom. La Bastille is yours.
You would think there would be something extra in here. I would think there'd be something extra in here, let's be really honest. But no, not for me. Can I get any other offices open? Any other special things before I, enter the administration office? I get restricted access. I get access to everything except that's the only thing I get access to. You know what? Fine. 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 Let me do my little skippy jump. Administration Offices 3. Or Office 3. Doesn't really matter to me. One way or the other, it's about the same thing. Restricted access. It's a cube thingy. Enforcer HQ.
This
Who
is
the
Orly
fuck are you?
1242. Engaging fugitive.
Junk bolt will break the heavy enforcer shield.
Shit. Fuck off! Bloody! What did you do to me? You won't show.
Beat the shit out of you. That's what I did to you. Sucks to be him. Enforcer training room. Or outfit storage room. Outfit storage. Can I wear one? Please tell me I can wear one. There's the training room, which isn't very useful to me. I really can't. And I can get that. Neo-Paris landmarks. I'm assuming we're going to talk about the Bastille. La Bastille Fortress. Protected by the artificial Lake St. Louis, La Bastille Fortress is one of the largest penitentiaries in Europe. The prison implements revolutionary new incarceration methods based on memory deprivation. Although these may be contested in some quarters, the results are compelling. La Bastille Fortress is a paradox. At times the focus of the fiercest criticism, while heaped with praise at others, this experimental prison has combined the constraints of physical incarceration with a flexible and ethical management of its detainees. Prisoners are subjected to a temporary memory wipe upon arrival at the prison. Stripped of their memories, they have no reason to harbor feelings of violence, hatred, or vengeance. Nor do they feel the need to escape, as they have forgotten the outside world even exists. Memory wiping offers them a clean, mental slate at which they can reinvent themselves. It has effectively neutralized the criminal networks that tend to infect various penitentiaries. A panoptic surveillance system enables the subdued and non-violent inmates to move freely within the prison. Another innovation is the individual cells managed by an automated hoist system that moves prisoners around without human intervention, thus reducing potential conflict situations. However, some critics oppose the memory wiping procedures in La Bastille. Certain political factions, in particular the Errorist movement, denounce the indignity of this treatment, comparing it to brainwashing. Madame, La Bastille's prison governor, responded to her detractors in no uncertain terms, stating that the prisoners' memories are stored in memory confinement servers and returned to their owners the day they leave the prison. They have no recollection of their time at La Bastille, and no escapes have ever taken place. What more could you ask of a prison? Well, I really don't see this free movement thing. I definitely don't see this free movement thing, in fact. I mean, I've been kind of looking around here, and I'm like, oh, no, but everybody's locked up in cells. I mean, maybe. Maybe it takes place, but I really don't see it. Hey, blue, slave, lady, thing. The Enforcer training room. Well, fuck it.
Come here, you bitch. Shield junked. Close her down.
Hey, guys.
Wear her down.
Come here.
Get together. Move.
Okay.
Try.
Now you're dead.
I'm fucking out. She got me.
Oh, really? How many freaking shield guys are there? What is this? Logic bomb. Explosive Sensen virus that will destroy Enforcer shields and deal heavy damage to all targets in range. Okay. I understand this memory managing crap and everything else in these Sensen devices, but how the hell does a bomb of data blow up shields? I mean, really here, suspension of disbelief aside, I mean, this whole thing is based on memory processing, memory management, and hacking into people's minds. How the hell does hacking into their minds destroy their shields? I mean, they could be logic shields, but they look pretty physical to me. I mean, this is... Okay, I understand from a gameplay standpoint it's really nice to have something that blows that kind of stuff up, but I mean, they could have really done something else other than... Okay. We're going to go back to suspension of disbelief. We're going to allow and accept that this magic through Sensen can destroy shields and affect physical reality. And we're going to go from there. The damage to heavy damage to all targets, I can understand that part actually, because, you know, you rack their freaking brain or something. But anyhow. Okay. Oh, I can't get hit in the area of my own bomb, apparently.
Cry your eyes out. Sensen's down. Cover her fly. Get her down. Cut off her exit. Low blow. Get together. Try to go around her. Like that, don't you? Form a circle. Is that all? I'm bugging out.
When I get my memories back, can we leave Vaughn on the shelf? I don't want to remember assholes like him.
The past can't hurt you anymore, sister. Focus on the here and now.
Yada yada yada. Good things to keep in mind and good things to remember. However, not always quite so easy. Also, not completely truthful in an age where people can manipulate your memories. Okay, I'm gonna try to drop that tangent. I'm really going to try to, I mean... Gods, though, really? Is there anything else in here? Did I just go through that door and... What is this? Sector 3. More assholes! Except they're gonna run away, apparently. I'm just gonna sit over here. Okay, fine. So there's a reason why they're all running away. Handprint? Okay, fine. Are they gonna lock me down here? No. Detention zone at... We've already been in a lot of detention zones. Why are we... Is that... Madame? Must be Madame. She's got a cane.
We have a security breach in the guards' locker room.
Expand, please.
Sergeant Vaughn has been attacked. Total memory wipe.
I want that intruder found. Double patrols. I'm activating the brain drain. The only person allowed to play with memories here is me.
Activating the brain drain. Oh. It's like a giant laser of brain draininess. Which apparently can be blocked by,
Just stay out of the light, Nilin.
pillars and walls. We really don't want to be brain drained here. Do I know where I'm supposed to be freaking going? Guess into this room.
Simple press of a button and whoosh. Cell's on its way to maintenance. Just the place for an uninterrupted 40 winks.
Attention cell compromised. Please dispatch to maintenance. Attention cell compromised. Please dispatch to maintenance.
Either we just arrived at maintenance or people are unhappy with us.
Notice. Madam and Dr. Quaid are required in the interrogation block.
Madame and Dr. Quaid.
The interrogation rooms aren't far. Get going.
Well, thank you. I was wondering where our friends with security drones are going to reappear. They've just been kind of around for a bit and really haven't been doing a whole lot. Like, they were kind of there and it was like, okay, we don't want to worry about them anymore. Red door, flashy thingy, drone, and near the big light. Is it that flashy red door? I think it's that flashy red door. But no, it can't be that flashy red door. Okay, where's that light coming from? It definitely could be under that. So what is he doing? Is he just going back and forth for the lulz, or? Seems to move kind of randomly-ish. Something over there? I don't think there's anything over there. Yeah, this isn't a red door. It doesn't look like a red door either, so I'm guessing it's the other way around. It would make me think there's something random over there, but it just doesn't look like it. They usually are fairly close by, though. So here's a reddish door thing here. Apparently we got flying super androids now. Oh, ow. Ow.
Careful.
How about this?
Black screen. Fucked up shit.
You die. Blow up. Go away. Another one?
Like that.
Real? Oh, yeah.
Low blow. Turning, little lady.
Fine.
My head must to that inner one. Close her down.
Ow, ow, ow.
Get together. Your senses down. I'm bugging out. That makes me dance all night. Guess who's going to feel so you can't see anything? That's all you can do.
I believe that you are the one I already hurt.
Try to get around her. Get closer.
What? Oh, you have a shield up. Stop having a shield. No one likes you. And your shield. Bye. Are we done now? So am I sealed down here? It was probably over in that stupid corner. Couldn't see anything. Why? I just want to get back through. Oh well, okay, fine. Doesn't really matter in the end. Just another collectible that I could have had. Interrogation rooms.
The interrogation room must be this way.
Really? Oh, there we go. I'm sitting here looking at it, I was like, it's the foot of the freaking robot. Janitorial room. Nothing else. Restricted area. The interrogator break room. Because interrogators need breaks too. Ooh, interrogation room 3. Any other interrogation rooms I can open? Interrogation room 6. Who's in room 3? Anybody? Hey dude. How are you? Okay, so they must be in here. Checking permissions.